This is the last of year states how I'm gonna be summing up my week. Today's the 15th. I'm gonna be going deeper on the last analysis on Dow Jones for this specific week. Without wasting any time, I'm gonna be going into it, right? So this is how my analysis is looking. I actually done the analysis already. I was just thinking of taking you guys through with it, right? I'm just gonna remove this. Let me just remove this. Was a bit messy. I'm sure that a number of you guys are quite aware where this analysis came from and where it's kind of going from now on. So what I'm seeing from now on is that this is what I'm basically having, and I'm expecting further sales to the downside, right? This could be a fake out. This could present us with a double bottom going forward. So what I do first is I try to highlight possible scenarios that may emerge out of this kind of setup. Right now, going forward into my analysis, let me just remove this tool. I'm not gonna need it for now. So now that I can see that I have basically used this trendline support right all the way through, I can see that I'm basically having my exaggerated fake out here. I'm just trying to move this. I need that hand icon. That hand icon, yes, there it is. This hand icon drags all of it. Doesn't extend but drag, right? This is my exaggerated. Let me just clone this one. Cloned. Oh, it didn't clone. Okay. But why is it not cloning? It's not supposed to be cloning. It's fine. Let me just use another one. This again could be possible exaggerated fake out, right? So if then that is the case, what am I expecting? Then if they are both exaggerated fake outs, I'm expecting a double bottom, right? With a with two touches, a two touch double bottom, and from here on we're looking for further pushes upside. So for further pushes upside, we're basically anticipating that we are gonna break into this ascending channel. After breaking in, further continue going up, up, up to where I don't know. Those are just that is just a scenario if we are going up. If I'm going down, which my bias is that um here is what I'm looking at. All right, I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this as well. Right. So basically, I was also thinking of evolving this to something like this, just as to cater for this tip right here. Right. I might further move it to something like this, just so as I can have the perfect touches. Right. So with this kind of touches, here is what I'm looking at. Okay. There are a lot of structures, one might say, right? This structure helps me get a sense of what's happening. If then we are locked into this triangle here, this is what I mean. This triangle, just gonna close it off here. This triangle. Since we are locked within that triangle, the scenarios that I'm looking for are that mainly I'm gonna consider these two powerful channels. This channel, and I'm gonna use a different color, and this channel. So I use the yellow and green. The third channel being this. Let me use. What can I use? Let me use turquoise, blue turquoise. So no, there's something wrong here. No, okay. I see what the mistake is. So the yellow is supposed to be here, and this green, this is supposed to be green. Actually, it's supposed to be dark green. Let me see what color it is. It's turquoise blue, not turquoise blue. I need this. I think it's this green. And nah, not really. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. So I have this, that. Those are my greens. Doesn't sit well with me. Let me just remove it. I think it's this green, but somewhat a little bit darker than. It's fine. then I have my yellows, then I have my blues, right? From here on, because I'm locked outside of this channel, I'm expecting further pushes to the downside. Drilling a bit deeper, let me just go into the hourly. You can see that we are still ranging. We're probably gonna get out of the range at New York Open, right? This is the range that I'm talking about here. We are ranging in this channel here. I'm gonna clone it. Uh, clone, clone. Do this. So we're gonna possibly be out of this range at New York Open, right? That is if we are not gonna be having further pushes to the upside. If, like I said, this is considered a double bottom. A number of structures to consider first, right? One might also say, why not just use uh, what you call orders? In this case, for going down, sell orders and up into the channel, up breaking into the channel, um, buy stop orders, right? I don't like orders a lot, but I do use them in some cases. Already, I was having sales that were running. They were in profit, but they are now out of profit. Basically, still ranging around the same place. Hence, I'm saying I'm probably expecting, uh, well, not an aggressive move, but a very nice, decent move, just to give us a clear direction as to where we are heading at 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 New York Open, right? So I'm definitely having a sell bias on this one with my stop loss in the channel, right? Slightly above it and continuation for further pushes to the downside, possibly with more scale ins after the breakout or after breaking out of this channel. The reason I only modified this trend and support mainly because I was trying to cater for these touches here. Having, let me just repeat, this touch here, this touch here, and this touch here. And if you can look at all of those touches, they're almost exaggerated touches. There are different kinds of touches. These are exaggerated touches, right? Did a mistake. I should not have removed them. I'm trying to remove this. Yes, right. So these kind of touches are exaggerated touches. There's a difference between drawing this trend line here, touch here, and neglecting the spike, and also pushing it further up and neglecting this peaking spike here, right? So for that matter, at the moment, I'm only catering for these touches here, not you, my guy, but you. Hope that makes sense. So I'm having my stop SS, what you call, self stop orders, self stop orders at this point. This is just my basic analysis, right? I'm always keeping in mind, look out for risk. I'm always keeping in mind to always know that I will never be always right. My mental state is adjusted. Um, so yeah, and that I'm also thinking something. My trading plan, actually, my trading calendar, not my trading plan, has been that today we are looking, we have uh, news that are coming also at 2:30. I don't think they will move much compared to the CPI. Oh, that was a disaster. Um, but I know that there might be some movement. That's the thing, though, because of with the CPI, there was the CPI data release and the New York session all in one, right? So, which meant that there will be a further push. Just that, fortunate enough, in this case, they were going both the same direction, right? In this case, if ever we continue going down, and the new accession further comes, I think that should be enough alone. Give us a further push to break this previous low and continue going downwards at this point up to here. Potential, right? That's just the potential. And it's an exaggerated potential, but a possibility at the same time, right? So coming up at 2:30, we have core retail sales on the US dollar MOM for August. Um, Initial jobless claims. So we have both retail sales and the core retail sales. Right? I'm not sure how far this will push the market, but um, yeah, we shall see. We shall see. And basically, this is how my analysis is, right? So if you can see something, let me just zoom in a little bit on this 4-hour candlestick here. It actually came up to here. Let me just do this. It filled it up all the way up to this point before rejecting a bit going up, right? So it's still playing around. Hence, I'm saying that in this point we are still correcting. So my only thing though is that we don't go up, take me out, because of that's what it usually does sometimes. We can basically go up, we can have the price go up, take me out, and continue going down. That's just another possibility, right? But at the moment, this is what I'm going with. At the end of the day, you have to make a decision and stick by it. Otherwise, you will not trade at all in bulls and bears. See you next time. Godspeed.